You shot! Oh no! It's Ryan, the YouTube guy!
So last night got a little bit out of hand. I was asked to come to the event for experience so long as I keep my distance from Commissioner Pete Bainbridge, and in return he would do the same. A few matches in and BAM! Stiff right hand across the face out of nowhere by a man I'd never had any issues with in the past, but it does not take a genius to work out that punch was on behalf of you, Pete Bainbridge. I don't know whether you've received payment or you're just trying to suck up to the Commissioner. Either way, Fletcher, that beatdown was returned to sender. Take note, Bainbridge, because come July the 6th, there will be no avoiding the first class ass whooping delivered personally to you.
It's time to go one-on-one with the Postman.
So training has been cancelled once again this week. Obviously Pete is expecting me to turn up, wanting payback for that little stunt he pulled last night. I just feel sorry for all the other Southwest Wrestling trainees. Pete has not only become corrupt at Southwest Wrestling events, he's now being corrupt in everyday life as well. Pete knows I've only got a few more weeks of training left. He knows I'm inexperienced in the ring, so he feels like he has the power. I'm not sure that after everything that's happened, he's expecting some 5-star mat classic. Bainbridge, Collins, you made this into an ugly fight. So quit screwing everyone around and let's just get back to business.
I've got a big package for your mum.
In a moment I'm going to be doing some training drills, head to the pads. But first I'd like to thank a good friend of mine, Chris Finnegan, who's just got back from Florida, from Hogan's Beat Shop. He brought back some goodies. He brought Christmas to my home. So we have, obviously, the WCW Hulkster vest I'm sporting right now, bandana he wore in WCW also. Probably give that to the dog. Beat Shop vest. The half and half, the red and yellow, the black and white of the NWO. And this flamboyant number right here. There we go. Some awesome items. Chris has also been working on the theme tune, so we have some awesome entrance music for the 6th of July and beyond. We've got the ring gear on order. I just need to sort out boots. I think we're pretty much good to go. So it's just the main thing now is honing in on those wrestling skills, improving my in-ring fitness, which I'm going to do in a moment. Lots of getting on the floor, back-up type exercises, burpees, set goes, etc. Which are so much nicer when you have elbow pads and knee pads on, especially in training. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. I need to crack on. I will see you in a moment. I hope you're watching, Pete. That speed, lightning speed right there. So, this is a slightly delayed upload this week, guys, as was last week. Partly because of my beautiful Chow mother, Chow Chow Chai, China, gave birth to 2 beautiful pups a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, after the first day, 1 pup didn't make it, but we have 1 beautiful, big, healthy Chow Chow puppy, appropriately named Warrior. So he's taken a lot of our time. Every 2 hours he has to be fed by his great mum, and with working on the post, delivering the mail to the people, with my hectic lifestyle, I've still managed to pretty much train at the gym every single day. So I've been very, very busy. So unfortunately it's taken the time away from producing some great YouTube content. So for those that want to see content other than the wrestling, that will happen after the 6th of July. I put up a poll on the YouTube a few days ago asking what video would you like to see first after my debut wrestling match. I don't know why I'm so bloated. On the 6th of July. You've mainly said a cheat day, but I'm going to get confirmation from you right now. So the poll above, what would you like to see on the channel straight after my wrestling debut? What would you like the first video to be? Let me know in the poll above, comment below of course, and I hope you are enjoying the wrestling content. Obviously, Postman to pro wrestler, it's kind of just taken over the channel. The plan was, as I mentioned last week, maybe just a couple of funny videos for YouTube. I've always been a wrestling fan, as again I've mentioned many a time. The training school was just meant to be a little bit of fun, you know. I didn't think I'd be doing a debut match for at least a year, possibly longer. But luckily I've clicked, I've gelled with most of the guys down there. They've been awesome, they've loved the videos, which I really appreciate. And they made me feel so welcome. Apart from Pete, of course. Because Pete and I just do not get along, as you know. So apart from Pete, everyone else has been awesome. So, things have just happened. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fill this little slot, as we obviously have no training footage because Pete decided to cancel this week's training. I'm going to fill the gap with some inside, I'm just going to speak to you as Roy the person, not necessarily Roy the guy that wants to rip Pete Collins and Pete Bainbridge apart. So the wrestling thing is something I never thought I'd do. In terms of where I want to go with it, obviously I'm just going with the flow. I'm really enjoying what's happening at the moment. It's been great fun. Wrestling is a very, very weird but beautiful thing to get into. It takes fitness, in a kind of fitness that is unique to wrestling. Like, you have to be powerful, strong, agile, mobile, good cardio. You have to have like an all-round fitness. Obviously the physique side of it is important because wrestling is like a cartoon, a storyline brought to life with with it all finishing up in the ring. So it's a mixture of everything. Wrestling really is everything you think wrestling is. When you actually start training, you realize it's so much more. There's so much more to it, and that I fully respect. So I don't want any current wrestlers or anyone potentially watching this thinking he's just getting into it for a laugh, because I respect so much what people are doing. And everyone that I've met in shows, obviously the show last week in Filton, everyone's been so good to me, made me feel like part of the team. And I know that some of these guys were training a couple of years before they had their first match. They'd worked their ass off to get on that card and to get where they are. So I don't want anyone to feel like I've been spoon-fed anything, or I'm unappreciative of the position I'm in having a match so early, because I very much am. That said, I'm taking wrestling serious to the point where it's still fun. I don't want ever it to become something serious that I no longer enjoy, that's become a job. For me, the way I've set up my life with my jobs, with working for Royal Mail, I'm very happy in my life, and I don't want anything to affect my happy nature, without sounding too cheesy. Bring on the 6th of July. Those who have bought tickets, obviously I've only had a few months training, or a couple of months training at this point, so I'm not going to be a Bret Hart in the ring, I'm not going to be a Chris Jericho, but what you can expect for me to deliver, pun intended, is I'm going to deliver a show. This is going to be entertaining. We're piecing together a beautiful story, one with realism, one with passion, and I'm hoping we can bring that story to life in the ring for those that come on the 6th of July. Where do I want to go with the channel? So as of after the 6th of July, we're gonna go back to more traditional content, because I kind of feel a little bit guilty that most of you have subscribed to see maybe food challenges, eating challenges, weird diets, that sort of thing, and now I'm suddenly just pushing loads of wrestling stuff on you, and I know wrestling isn't necessarily something that everyone enjoys. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing the traditional content after the 6th, but I'm also going to be running under like as a side thing to all the videos. I'm still going to be Roy the wrestler whilst in those videos. So say we do like a cheat day, I will still be Roy the guy that wrestles, that's on his cheat day. I'm going to be keeping you informed as to what's going on in the world of Southwest Wrestling, what I'm up to, whilst also creating content based upon the title, cheat day, whatever, if that makes sense. So, last question, I need help with you guys. This doesn't matter if you're a wrestling fan or just someone watching this. I've got a slight dilemma. Good thing is we've got the wrestling boots on order. I've got some short rise black leather boots being made for me right now. I want to kind of mimic the look of the Postman boot. I've got red knee pads on already, red elbow pads on already. I've bought covers for these, so we're gonna have that nice clean finish. Red covers. I've also bought those from M2M Wrestling on Facebook, by the way. Check them out. Very, very nice people. I've also bought off them personalised red wrestling trunks, similar to those worn by LLOYD, with my Ride the Guy logo on the arse. Now, being, believe it or not, a little bit self-conscious, having not trained legs necessarily for a few years or properly, I've kind of become a capital T shape. Very small legs, so I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious about wearing red trunks. So for the first match, I just thought I'd rock the Postie shorts. Let me just get on these. Ugh. These aren't actual Royal Mail shorts before Royal Mail tout me off for wearing uniform in a wrestling ring. These are just similar shorts that I bought. I'm thinking of going with these. They got that Cena look about them, the John Cena look. I thought I was going to rock these with everything else in the first match, but then some people are telling me, no, Roy, you work hard in the gym. Just go with the traditional red trunks. Now, obviously, I might go with these later on down the line. Let me know. Poll above right now. Debut match, should I be rolling in as a postman, fully gimmicked up as a postman, because that is me, or shall I rock the more traditional red wrestling trunk? Let me know in a poll, let me know in the comments. Thanks loads, guys, for hearing me ramble. Let's not get ready to ramble, let's get ready to rumble. I'm feeling pumped. Bring on the 6th of July, roll on the promo package. Subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, don't miss out. We've only got a few more weeks before this all happens. Roll the footage.
I ask you to welcome Peter Bainbridge.
From Bristol, the college boy, Pete Cullen.